what he learned, and what he accomplished thereat. These are not tall tales, but factual accounts. Each volume is comprised of a simple, honest assessment of events, with an emotional detachment that affords the reader a certain degree of personal interpretation. Yet, despite Adol's dry and humble candor, all who read of these brave new worlds, these exotic landscapes and encounters, come away from the experience deeply affected. Indeed, it is as if the reader is right there with him, feeling just as he must have felt. The events I shall now recount took place a mere 3 years after Adol Christin set out on his first adventure. Collectively, these accounts are known as the Felghana Archives. I invite you to take up Adol's sword as if it were your own, and allow yourself to become immersed within his words. Imagine if you were he.
Hello. Good evening. Konbanwa. And how's it going for you? I hope you have been having a good day so far. For me, it's actually been quite a good day for me. And now that a new week is upon us, have you been having a good weekend so far? For me, it's actually been quite a good weekend. Actually, I can tell you a little bit about yesterday what I did after School's Sunday. Nothing too big or anything, but so there was an Indian event going on in the city, so I took a little quick look at that and had some food there from the south and the northern part of India. Because usually I only get food from West Bengal. So it's nice to get something from the north and south instead. Anyway, so today we're gonna be playing some more Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth. But before we do that, so also am I imagining it? But okay, so for the ones that don't know, so Yamagu, the one I'm using for this wallet translation, got an update last week, and it actually seems to be a little bit more accurate than the previous version now. This makes me actually think I do actually believe that it's loading how I speak. Anyway, as I was gonna say, so today I'm 45% Puni, and I'm also 80% delicious. And well, I can't really think of anything else to talk about her. So, just give me a bit and I'm gonna launch the game. There we go. There we go. So, last time at Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth. So did we get so did we finally manage to figure out who the mastermind is? All thanks to Lang laying a trap for the mastermind. However, we have a big issue because the mastermind is an embassy ambassador, and that as well as being the ringleader of this smuggling circle we've been going after. And because of that, we can't take any legal actions against him. So we're trying to figure out a way to actually be able to do it despite his position. So, let's get to the gaming then. So, I'll be doing that. I mean, that. And there we go. Let's get to the gaming then. So let's see. So let's keep going with episode 5 then. So hold it. March 15 through 11 a.m. Teatrium Neutralis Lobby. I can't believe it, son. Extraterritoriality. Yes, and there is nothing we can really do about that. In the end, we didn't have enough authority to bring him to justice. I can't believe that even though we know he's the boss, we can't lay a finger on him. Well, there must be a way. The question is just how. I know. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. Sorry to skip out on you, but I've got some business to take care of. Well, I know how busy you are, so it's fine. If we could ever give an evil guy like him a slap on the wrist, then what the heck were laws created for? What good are they? Well, this isn't the first time something like this have happened. If the law can't help us, then I'll go stay at the chaos and take care of this myself. Ayate, you don't. Don't you dare, Mr. Ellsworth. Sorry. That was a bit too harsh. I know how you feel, son. We tried to take on an ambassador after all. And he did tell us earlier to get out of the theater. Yeah. And hey, he's the one that gets to decide. We will be the passing if we stay. This is kinda the country, I guess. But I feel like I've been slapped across the face for just doing my job. Well, you're not the only one that feels that way. What am I going to do? Should I get in for now and formulate a better plan of attack? Hang on. Just gonna move that is better. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. Well, I think that's a better idea. Come on everyone, we can't give up yet. Okay. Do you have something in mind? I want you to think about something for a sec. And that is... we will never let up for even a second. And as long as we don't stop investigating, we might find a mutant treasure hidden here. I don't really get what you're talking about. CCI? Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. You're right, okay? Very well. Let us open the investigation and see what we find. Come on, Kay. Right behind you. Okay, then I'll go second Papa a bit more, so... And I have something that I need to investigate for in our past. Well, if that's the case, then I'll investigate the theater. Now then, before I got any more information, I shall do a bit of housekeeping. Bastion Flower starta är gäst från my organizer. Teatrum neutralis lobby. Agitated Alba. A sense that there is something he doesn't want us to investigate. I mean, yeah, of course he doesn't. Ambassador Alba seemed agitated over something. Agitated. Maybe if we find out something, then maybe we'll finally be able to bring him to justice. Anyway, I wonder why. There are two special circumstances that surround the ambassador. First, the embassy itself has extraterritorial rights. If something happens on Alabastian soil, we are unable to legally persecute him. And even if it doesn't, as long as he's the ambassador, we're not allowed to legally persecute him neither. Cool. It sounds like embassies are the perfect place to steal whatever you want. I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that. And more to the mask through, you're on a smuggling operation and make counterfeit bills apparently. But I thought all the counterfeiting was done by Mr. Coulson in Papal? Yeah, I don't think so. Yes, he apparently used the embassy's coupon printing press to do it. Coulson's counterfeited up, used Papal's embassy's printing press and Papal's ink to make counterfeit bills. But it's the same story over there anyway. Papal also has extraterritorial rights. This brings me to my next point. The ambassador's extraterritorial rights. Those rights are effective even in our own country. Really? Yes. It's something I learned at school. No matter what happens, he can never be tried in our courts. He attains some very special rights indeed. Basically, no matter what wrongs he might commit, we can't bring him to trial here. Because we really don't stand a chance, do we? Well, there might be a way as long as we don't give up, as you basically say. We might stand a chance if we can somehow nullify either one of his special rights. Well, we definitely have to go for the second one. So let's see what I can learn from her. Okay. Oh, that one I can. Alright. The flowers were sent by Global Studios. Global Studios. That's where they filmed the Steel Samurai television show. They have been producing hit after hit recently. Så the studio is being remodeled. Oh, I yet put that in the papers the other day. That mascot of theirs is also getting a facelift too, right? Oh, what's his name? You mean Mrs. Monkey? Yeah, I thought it was something like that. You really have a great memory. Ha! Never underestimate my powers of recollection. Yeah, that one is kinda... Yes? Well, let's talk a little about the investigation. We've gone too far to give up. We must expose Ambassador Alpha's misdeeds, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, of course. And we gotta find a way to steal the dude and get it out there. For my father says... Yes, and we will. The use of Ambassador Alpha's nervousness must still be here somewhere. Furthermore, I need to pin down exactly what happened in here. I'll stop by briefly examine this room for any information I can find. So, why was Alpha so agitated? Mr. Edgeworth, if you don't pay attention, Ambassador Alpha is gonna get away. Yes, I know. Now hurry up and do that thing you always do. I have no idea what you are talking about. I think I know what you mean. But you don't? Oh, come on. You know what I'm talking about. That thing you do. Are you talking about Loki? Yes, that's it. So hurry up and let's squink already. Alright. To be honest, it's been hard to connect everything up until now, but used to looking. However, I should be able to piece things together if I take another look at my leads. Perhaps now is the time to use logic and reason my way to the truth. Will I do it after checking out everything here? You can see the population basic, which is undergoing major renovations. From room expansions to garden upkeep, it looks like a lot of construction is going on. Mr. Palaiano said that all this work is really hard on him. He said that since Mr. Gosen passed away, that maybe I could work part-time for him. She could really sue me with that ambassador. Well, she does get that easily. What can I say? I just have a good news for money. Of course. Money. Of course. Hello and welcome to the embassy of Papal. I'm sorry, but I don't really need to enter your country at this time. Yeah, you know, for a limited time here at the Papal's embassy, we offer the very special experience that they find fires at the store. Well, that's one way of putting something valuable to good use. So how about it? Shall I sign you up? We're fine, thanks. We have an investigation to run. And anyway, I don't think that's the best door out there. This was taken just before the two ambassadors gave the bouquets to the Steel Samurai. Wait, is it just my imagination? What? Or is there something in this picture that I've seen before? I'm not really sure what you thought. Wait. Let me take a look. Well, is the true flags? I don't really get. Is the. Wait. Oh. Well, I have to think. I want to test on the lava ins. Okay. Well, let's see what I can find out here. They started the open baker, standing there smack in the center, making two piece signs. Because of course, live will do that. Wow, the steel subway stands out even more than the two ambassadors in this picture. Yeah, he really does. Oh hey, the person still playing the steel subway is one of your friends, yay! Yeah. No, I have no idea who he is. Oh, it's what I mean, it's lies, so understandable. Wait, but you used to say he. You never seen he was, so you must know him. Yeah. I beg that you please refrain from talking about that person with me ever again. Or you. Mr. Palaeno has a really great smile, don't you think? I bet he was really happy that they were going to become Cotopia again. Perhaps. But instead, he became the greatest victim in today's case. An ambassador like him, who is always thinking of his country, is really to be admired. Yeah, and I can tell that he is a senior. Yeah, all of this happened. I hope they'll be able to reunite the county someday. I hope so as well. But for that to happen, we need to solve this case first. We need to see to it that those who would harm the new Cotopia are locked away. And we will. Yeah, like you said, as long as we don't let up, we can do it. It appears to be a bucket of special syllables and uses. Whoa, you ever know the exact species? I never want to figure you for an expert on flowers. But he do seem like someone that's good at flowers. It's all because of those flowers that all the ladies sends me or every month. Well, that explains it. Used to look at me. I sound like some sort of a botanist. And what's wrong with that? So, what exactly is this yellow flower here? That one? I'm not sure. What? You don't know? As far as I can recall, I've never seen a flower like this before. Well, if you ask me, it looks kinda metallic. But I feel as if I've seen this shape somewhere before. Let me look at what I... Well, I figured that out later. I can't believe he was pretending to be a harmless old grandpa. Talk about deceptive. I don't suppose anyone expected him to say and start just garlic. Yeah, from a wimpy looking old man to a very commanding one. I bet he's thinking of something evil behind that serious smile. Okay, please try to remain calm and focused on the hair and the knob. Yeah, you're right. Sorry I got all worked up there. The only way we're going to be able to steal the dude is if we keep on investigating. Yeah, that's true. It seems that the lilies are at the center of this bouquet with an accent of chamomile. Wow, I can only smell the wonderful fragrance. Okay, this is just a picture. Look, I know that, but it's nice to amazing things once in a while, you know? I do that all the time. There's a sense of empathy. If you can smell the fragrance of flowers from a photo, that's more like a hallucination. Actually, yeah. You don't have to be mean about it. Let's just stop with this before it's in full bloom. Okay, that was a good one. Anyway. Will I do the tattoos in a bit later? Flowers were sent by a variety of people and businesses to celebrate the Goodwill event. Even the still summer received some flowers from the ambassadors. There's so many bouquets here. It's like a wedding ceremony. I believe the flowers for those are for a slightly different reason. What do you mean? This event was supposed to be like a wedding between Alabasta and Papa, right? Well, if you put it like that, you are actually correct. Actually, I believe they were in a state of divorce. Okay then. This event was supposed to be the year-by-year ceremony. I suppose you could call it that. It's a fact of the use in the still summer days of today. I love the climax of that song. Still summer Susie's last. That was the first time I'd seen that special move. But well, the Yemeninia Stage Show's climax was much better, of course. Well, I'm slightly more for samurais myself, as you probably figured out from my Uzi. Tatime sang for Princess Missoula and gave her those heart sticks. I could only feel the love there in my heart. Perhaps the Yamininia is used more popular with female audiences. Well, they do prefer Soyo in general, so yeah, maybe. On the orders of Ambassador Alba, no one is allowed into Alabas. But I thought a lady with a whip passed through her not too long ago. She is from Interpol and had the proper paperwork. So when I was reluctant, I had to let her in. Sounds like Francesca ally. Besides, if I didn't, that whip of hers. Yeah, I feel you. Yup, definitely Francisca. Anyway, so let's see then if I can figure it out. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little thinking then. Yeah. Well, I'm betting that what I should focus on is this. Oh wait, I see it now. I see it already. It looks a little bit like this guitar pick. So, hey Yuka! Could this piece of evidence be related to this footage of it? Oh, then... Nope, I don't think it... Okay, never mind. Not me picking the literally first thing that comes to mind, only for it to be wrong. Well, it was the shape that tricked me. Gonna need to think. Oh yeah, it's definitely not this one. I wonder. Let's see. Hey Yuka! Okay, no, I was wrong. It wasn't that one. Well, I need to think of something else then. Since it's a I missed this completely. But I think I have it figured out now, so... Hey Yuka! Papa's national symbol is the butterfly and alabaster is the flower. It would appear that someone is employing the old hide a tree in a forest trick. Yeah, but I can now see it that the knife is inside the flower bucket. But you won't bleed yourself, Apple. Wait, what? The handle on this knife? Oh! Yes, it's the handle that was supposed to be on the blade that killed Mr. Gosen. The weapon that killed him was carried through for the diodium neutralis. In the very bucket Ambassador Alba was carrying. Commemorative photo taken at the diodium neutralis. The modern weapon can be seen in Mr. Alba's bucket. Commemorative photo data used on in my organizer. The flower motif. It looks like one of the flower petals is missing. Oh, and take a look at the maple itself. It's missing the exact same petal. Well, okay, there comes the guitar pick. The knife with this voodoo is most definitely the same as this modern weapon. Alabastian knife. Blade determined to be Alabastian. The flower motifs petals are separate. Alabastian knife data updated in my organizer. Well then, let's take a look at that one. There's quite a bit of Mr. Gosen's blood on this blade, thanks to being a busy cutter. I guess I have become accustomed to seeing blood. The handle on this knife was made to be movable. The killer tried to make this look like a paperless knife by switching the two handles, which means that there must be some reason behind that action. There is a striking flower ornament on the handle of this knife. Compared to the paperless knife's handle, this last one gives alabaster more presence. Anyway. But still, let me look now. I still wonder if we mistaken about this being a guitar pick. Well, let's see if I can use my low kick then. Well, I don't really see the connection here. So let's see. First I wanna see if I missed. Well, it seems like I caught everything, so the only thing left I can do is use my low kick. Let's see if there is a connection between the screw. There isn't. Well then, gonna need to think then. Wait, hang on. Okay, did a little mistake then. And let's save her then. How about this? Let's see. Okay, that was a connection. We know that the counterfeit bills were printed using the M-Basis press, but the necessary materials, such as the paperless ink and paper, must have been hidden in a secure location. But what do you think would have happened if the renovation had begun? Well, it probably had to find a better hiding place or get rid of it all. Right, So we can assume that the innovation was the cause of the plate and pills disposal. Indeed, and the reason Mr. Coulson was killed as the Yankee leader of the smuggling operation, based on what we know. Who do you think was the one to gain the most? Well, that was definitely Corcus Alpar. Is the one person who has been erasing all evidence of the smuggling operation. From both bases, the co-conspirator who is mopping up Ambassador Alpar had a very strong motive to kill Manny Gosen. Alpha could conveniently place all of the guilt for the smuggling onto Gosen. Well then, let me say it and then I'll be able to do another connection here. So let's go ahead and make this connection now. There we go. The cause of Ambassador Alpa's accusation, the euthanasia we might find, and the motive for killing Mr. Gosen. Mr. Slave said it herself that she didn't kill anyone tonight. If we were to take her words at face value, the reason for the ambassador's nervousness can only be one thing: that Alpa killed him himself. He didn't want us to discover the real circumstances under which Mr. Gosen was killed. Then you mean Ambassador Alpa is the real killer? That's exactly what I'm saying. But I thought the two of them were friends. It matters not. Maybe they were. But what if Mr. Gosen was the one who perpetuated their friendship? Oh, I get it. Wasn't Mr. Gosen pushing really hard for Mr. Palladino? Oh yeah, as a matter of fact, he was. To be ambassador after the reunification. Yes, and that was the real reason why he wanted to steal Alabaster Pimitok's statue. So Mr. Gosen hired the masked too to go steal it for him. Yeah, it does seem that way if we look at this one. But when Ambassador Alpa found out what he was up to, he killed Mr. Gosen. It might be so. It is definitely a possibility at this point. Those two really were thinking of no one but themselves. But the question now is, how did he do it? Ambassador Alpa was in Alabast, but Mr. Gosen's body was discovered in Papal, right? Yes. Right, and that is what we must solve next. I believe we now understand why Ambassador Alpa was so nervous and agitated. It must have something to do with where Mr. Gosen was killed. So he might have been killed in a different place then. A place where the Alabastian ambassador was likely to meet the papaless Mr. Gosen. The place where Ambassador Alba happened to have committed a murder is... Well, the best place for him to do that while getting away with it, I would like to say it's her. So, take that. Desire is... If you say it like that, then I know I'm wrong. Then it's her then, so take that. Anyway, an art break is coming up now, so be right back and see you in 3 minutes.
今飼いならせるデームドライク
誰か の沼憎しみに溺れて閉じてゆくノリのサークルのまねるな感じ取れ明日への鼓動ギャラ悔しくて苦しくて悲しくて寂しくて恋しくて叫び出す Baby 燃えてる呼んでいるあの声が取り戻せそうなってるお前の名前を
もう僕は逃げない。
とっておきを見せてあげる。
これで決まりだ。何も惜しくはないこれは避けられまい。これでも食らえや
お仕置きが必要みたいね。
きっと大丈夫です。裁きの時です。トナビトよ。深い悲しみの中でも希望が遠く思えても紡ぐ絆は始まり僕らまだ飛べるさ行こう世界は今日もいつに回る醜いことは絶えなくあるけどこの手を伸ばし触れられるぬく
อะไรที่ unpack เนาะ The only place that makes sense is here at the Theatrium Neutralis. But here? The Goodwill event was being held here today, correct? So the only place that the both of them would have been in is here? But if that's the case, then everything Sane says is the art isn't actually Alepastian land. Well, it doesn't change the fact that he's the ambassador. So that is not one of those extraterritorial rights he has. Well, it says nothing. It makes logical sense. In which case, it is a reason for us to investigate further. What have we set on? Let's see. Believe we suspect the immigration records for both Alefas and Papal post haste. Papal records should be easy to obtain. However, the problem will be all past. Yeah, that's true. Papal would be more than happy to help us. I want if they would allow us to see the records, despite the order to vacate. Huh? Oh. Speaking of the devil, I'm a little one step ahead of you, Miles Edgeworth. Francisca, I have had the security footage from both Alabast and Papal. Oh? Well, let's see it. You will do well to take a look at its contents. Let's see it then. Security footage of the entrance ways into Papal and Alabast from the Theatrum Neutralis. Security footage data used down in my organizer. Well, let's see then. 5:21 p.m. Nothing of note. 5:22 p.m. Alpha we see Alpha leaving. 5:23 p.m. Yeah, then we see Steel Samurai and the baby. 5:24 p.m. Oh. Now this is actually strange. What happened with 5:24? And why is it suddenly showing the Papal side? Now this is actually quite interesting. You move fast. A Funka must try to be perfect in every way. It's not in my nature to keep on getting like this. I took the liberty of looking over the Papal investigation reports as well. From now on, you will make no excuse to back down or say that we can't solve this case. I'm sorry about earlier. Yeah, you was a bit hasty there. He won't be beaten. Because my good little subordinate is going to try his very best, isn't he? Hasn't sympathized me enough already for a lifetime. So this video contains footage from all the past immigration skin in a year. I really hope there's something in here that we can use. Well, actually, there's something that's not in there that we can use. Okay, what's without the dramatic sound effect? This minus footage sort of excitement. Let's see. Well, if it was me, I would like to investigate it. I would like to examine the one with Alpha. So let's see. 5:22 p.m. At around this time, the Still Somewhere station had come to an end, and Ambassador Alpha was making his way back to his office. And then later, he shook hands with the Still Samurai in his office, and then he was going to give a speech in the youth garden, and then he was going to make a speech in the youth garden. Being an ambassador sounds like a busy job. It's like someone is always stealing your time away. Yes, I'd imagine it's something like that. But despite how busy he was, he still managed to find the time to kill Mr. Gosen and move his body somehow from the Theatrum Neutralis. Yes, somehow. This man is the immigration officer who was on duty. He's making the exact same scary face that he was making a minute ago. Okay. Wait, isn't it just me? Or is he blushing? He is. It appears that he gets flustered around the ambassador. I guess the ambassador's well-respected inside Alibas too. You could say that. The god doesn't appear to be capable of looking at the ambassador. Anyway, those are posters of these counties to use the spots to for most are overgate what they land. I wonder if Alibastillans in general like theme parks at all. The god who stopped you has been to Gateway Land a number of times, apparently. I guess they don't have theme parks in Alabastro. Seems that way. It's the door leading into the Theatrum Neutralis. The more the guy tried to keep me out, the more I wanted to get in. It's human nature. But I guess I can't complain too much. I did get let inside in the end. At least nothing seems out of the ordinary with the door. Anyway, let's see. I can't believe how completely fooled I was by the way he carried himself. He had me fooled too. Yeah, I was just thinking of him as a simple old weakly guy. According to the files I had sent for earlier, Ambassador Alba was going to be an hero. He saved the UL family from danger countless times. Oh, how far the hero have fallen. So what bothers me is why would a man like that get a smuggling in? Even with all the authority I have, I still haven't been able to figure out why. It sounds like the ambassador was a hero who was corrupted by evil. But no matter what happened in the past, we can't let the man he is now escape justice. Okay, that's it for that one. So let's investigate 521 then. Let's see. 5:21 p.m. That's just after the end of the Still Samurai station. So yet, we were still inside the theater itself at around this time. All because Mr. Edgeworth want to get out of his seat. Oh, please. I wanted to solve the actors my appreciation for a bit and to soak in the atmosphere. Yeah, with your eyes closed and a complete lack of mood, expect for some beauty. Edgeworth was sleeping, wasn't he? Anyway. Oh, I don't remember all these posters. I wonder what they are of. I do remember a bunch of desks hanging in the hallway. I believe they were all related to tourism and sightseeing. In Alabama, impossible! If it were Papa, I could believe that. However, no, the were posters promoting the tourist depths in this county. I believe they were mostly of Gateway land. I see. So they were targeted at the embassy staff. They really like the Gateway land. It's the door leading into the Theater Neutralis. Yeah, it's so hard to get through this door, you know. But I just got to get in. But it felt so great when I finally was allowed to go to that. You know what I really wanted to do though? I wanted to try sneaking my way in. I'm glad that wasn't needed. At least nothing seems out of the ordinary with the door. Anyway. This man is the immigration officer who was on duty. He's making a really scary face. Even of this Roman Ion to see. What if he's serious take your pistol out of that what to do most for 2 years? Hey! He smiled a little used to know. And what if he got something funny? And even if he did, he still has that hard glare in his eyes. It would have better he was born with the stern looking eyes. Not a pity for someone in the security business, I'd say. Very true. I'm not that type myself, so... Anyway. Okay, how about the 523? Let's see what we can see here, find here. 5:23 PM. This is used after the end of the Steel Summer Stay song. And after I had been given that autograph, you did only have the stars in your eyes at that time, Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah, you actually did. I most certainly did not. You had stars in your eyes because of an autograph you received from that man. Miles Edgeworth, you will use the lose any respect I had left for you. Well, to be fair, he didn't know at that time. I believe it's time to change the subject. There certainly is a variety of posters on this wall. It's kinda hard to see what's writing on them, so they used to look festive, you know. Those are all tourist posters for this county. Most are of Gateway land. And what if any other Pastians actually go to Gateway land for fun? It's just really hard to imagine them hanging out there. Phew. They do seem to be a nation of extreme serious people. It's the door connecting that hallway and this theater. Nothing happens to be out of the ordinary. Indeed. Nothing to say this time. It appears that he's inspecting the person coming into the county. Are you kidding? It's more like he's not the second steel samurai. And then they gave me such a hard time. There are certain risks involved when you give some people preferential treatment. Indeed, that's why favorism is a bad thing. Anyway, doesn't something about this lumpus say strike you as odd? Actually, yes. Huh? Isn't it supposed to be this safe? No, there's clearly something odd about the pulse. If only we had the pulse cut itself, we could compare and conform my horns. Buskart. Still somewhere pushes the other past from the dressing room. The pulse is unnatural. Until an image her, I wonder if a person was inside the cart. Buskart data uteton in my organizer. Let's see then. Next, let us check the footage from Papa's security camera. I hope it shows us something good. Look at the timestamp. Fui! There wasn't a single sign of a suspicious person or anything. But it's still interesting that right there is the contradiction. Huh? Did I miss something? Yeah, you missed the timestamp. You didn't miss anything, because there was nothing to miss. However, what is missing is the image of Mr. Gossel ending his own country. What was his body found in Papa? Yes. It would appear that the true face of our final puzzle has finally revealed itself. And investigation done. Oh. Okay. So, what pleasure do we have of seeing you again, Alba? Ambassador Alba? I thought I had asked for you and your group to vacate the premises, Mr. Edgewood. Actually, I thought I should let you know that this theater sits on my county soul. We had you fun and I've enjoyed our little game. I dare say that you haven't achieved a new high score. Oh. However, once you recorded a score, that same game can never be played again. You understand what I'm saying to you? Your game is done, and it's game over. For you, that is... No. Where do you think you're going at this time of night? After admitting to my crime, I was overcome with regret, so I am headed to the airport now to get on home. I'm sorry, but that's the thing we can't have. I'm afraid I can't let you do that. There are still too many issues we need to discuss with you. You can't stop me, Mr. Edgeworth, and you know it. Oh, Palaiano? Please, may I have a little bit of your time, Ambassador Alpa? Ambassador Palaiano? Having just a teeny bit is fine with me. The latest strain to your relationship between our counties is in a precarious situation, you know? Very well. If you insist, I will play just one more round with them and see what they want. Not that they'll get any farther. Well, we'll see about that. Ambassador Paraenu, Mr. Edgeworth, all I wish for is the normalization of relationships between our two countries. But there is one person standing in the way of that dream. I believe in you. You'll do what's right. Yeah, I do wish for the same thing as you. Thank you for your vote of confidence. Well, have we go then? No then. What was it that you wanted to ask me about? I do have a flight to catch after all. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to limit you to just one question. Well, if that's the case, that's more than enough, because I only have one question anyway. I want to hold you alibi about how you could have killed Mr. Manny Coulson. Oh, I see. You seem to have a good hand this time around. This should be fun. Well, this is it. This really is the very last chance we have to bring him down. I would allow even an atom-sized contradiction to slip by. Well then, let's hold you alibi then. Ambassador Alpa's alibi. Frankly, I still don't understand why I am being placed under suspicion here. Under your hypothetical scenario, Mr. Coulson and I were fellow smugglers. But to get to the point, I was in Alabama the whole time. So it's simply not possible for me to have killed him in Papal. That is my alibi. I found you lie already. You really made it easy for me. I'm actually kinda worried because of how easy you made it. It's giving me a bad feeling. And usually when I have a bad feeling, I'm usually correct. So that is your alibi. That is correct. It's simply not possible for me to have committed a crime in Papal. Now that we have cleared that up, I'd appreciate it if you would move out of my way. I said hold it. What is it this time? I thought I told you I'd only allow one question. You did, but you still have yet to really answer my one question. What? Until you tell us the truth, I will get first to both some ends from where I'm standing. Very well, I play with you just a little longer. Miles Edson, a special body and representative of this country's persecutors. You are forbidden to lose. I had no intention anyway. Of course, that is something I understood from the start. That guy is the one who ordered my father killed, isn't he? Yes. Yes, I believe so. Because of the first that I asked was the captain of the smuggling gangs leader. My father and Uncle Pat. The legacy will live on through me. So that's why we will just go to catch him, okay? We will. I promise. No. Ambassador Alba, let's have attitude now, shall we? No matter how many times you ask, my answer remains the same. Well then, we'll see about that. Ambassador Alba's alibi. Frankly, I still don't understand why I am being placed under suspicion here. Well, we did find something very suspicious about you. So, hold it. Being the leader of a smuggling gang, well taking on the duties of Ambassador State. I think that the combination is more than enough reason for suspicion. That is the matter of the crossbow arrows and the primitive status. All of that is nothing more than your flight of fancy. What do you mean by that? Under your hypothetical scenario, Mr. Coulson and I were fellow smugglers. Yep, that's correct. And we do have the duty for that, so hold it! It's not a hypothesis. Only reputed it to be what happened. Well, let's leave that to one side for now. Because it doesn't change the fact that I have no motive. Actually, I do think I know what your motive is. Oh. So you really had no reason to kill Mr. Coulson. If you want to suppose I had one, then why not? I'll indulge you. After all, this is nothing more than a silly game to me. And if that's how you see things, I'd appreciate it if you would take me seriously. Go on! I'm sorry. I suppose you are in a bit of a pickle. Well, the same can be said for you. Very well. A game is no fun if the playing field isn't level. Therefore, I formally claim that I had no motive to kill. Now, let's see you dispute it. How can he stand there looking pure when he knows he killed another human being? Well, I'm not going to stand by and just watch him get away with his crimes. In that case, what motive would I have had to kill my co-conspirator? Well, the motive I know, and I'll give it to you later, but first I wanna question everything, so hold it! Are you serious that just because you were partners, that you had no motive to kill? I'm only following your hypothetical scenario to its logical conclusion. Ha 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 ha. Looks like he's not going to admit it himself that he was in league with Mr. Gosen. I suppose not, but I do know his relation to the smuggling ring and to Mr. Gosen. You mean he's the Yink leader and that Mr. Gosen was his subordinate, right? Yes. That's it. Correct. But I know more than you start, Mr. Von Karma. I'm sorry you remember the safe in Mr. Gosen's office, yeah, correct? Yes, the safe had 2 compartments to it, didn't it? Yes, and why do you think those stolen codes were being stored in Mr. Gosen's office? Could it be because he was trying to seat Ambassador Alba behind his back? So Mr. Gosen didn't turn the codes over, but decided instead to keep them for himself. I suppose that's possible. It seems to me that both men were only concerned with their own wealth and well-being. And that means that maybe they didn't have a trusting relationship after all. This is a motive enough. What Ambassador Alba had to gain. I believe that is his motive for killing Mr. Gosen. What are you people whispering about amongst yourselves over there? I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. Now then, let's continue with your testimony. But to get to the point, I was in early past the whole time. Actually, you wasn't, but hold it. Misclick. And what exactly did it do while you were in Alabast? I had a meeting with the Steve Samuel, and then I arranged a fair fight at that time. That info was legally took me by surprise. Are you saying that it was the most true that made the first move? Yes, and it was after I was attacked that I hit him on the head with the Bibidoc statue. Unfortunately, he died from the blow, but it was an act of justified self-defense. It wasn't. Kan ni tata se cover up what you really did? Cover up? No, my boy. I'm not covering up anything. I'm telling the truth. You were planning to admit it. This is why you tried to frame the steel samurai. If you were an ambassador, I'd be letting my whip fly loose on you right now. I'm deadly sorry that I didn't clean up the body better, but I am a busy man. I had a space to give in the used garden after that, you know? Yet, despite that, You still had the time to kill Mr. Coulson, didn't you? Yeah, you. Man, you see me, and I'm sure you are familiar with the facts, but Mr. Coulson was killed by Paul when I was in all the way in all the past. That's a lie. So it's simply not possible for me to have killed him in Papal. That is my alibi. A fake one at that, so hold it. You insist that it's not possible for you to have killed Mr. Coulson in Papal? And you are correct. Oh, I thought you would put up a bit more of a fight, but if you must concede to me... No, I'm not giving up. I'm just saying that it couldn't have happened at Papal. The only thing I'm conceding is that it's not possible for you to kill him in Papal. I am not conceding that the alibi is the dude. Oh, I see. However, no matter how you try, know that you can't cross my alibi. You would be wise not to underestimate a persecutor of this county. We'll see about that. So Mr. Coulson was a friend of Ambassador Alpha. If that's true, then why did the Ambassador kill him? It's not like in the case of my father, where he ordered someone to do it. The problem we have had is we don't know what the exact relationship was. So I sought to focus on that then. Indeed, if they had completed the destiny disorder, then there is no motive for murder. However, both men were very selfish, and I believe that is from where his motives are used. Well then, I know what I should focus on then. Yeah, I'll be focusing on this one. And the motive you had was actually yeah, I do believe that this was the motive actually. So, if I'm correct, I have an objection! I was wrong. Well, there was another evidence I was thinking of, so I'm not completely wrong. Alas, Novinov is not that one. Anyway. This was the other one I had in mind, so objection! Okay, it was a 50-50. If you want to know. I believe you did have a motive to kill. It was because Mr. Coulson had betrayed you. But you had your own reason too. Namely, you wanted to pin the smuggling all on him. Evil begets evil. And because you were trying to test his order, it turned into this mess. I don't believe this. You have a bad pencil for telling all of this, Mr. Persecutor. And if you're not, then I suppose you have some proof to support your argument. I never use a ghost walk in moving my cases forward. It has been proven that this note was written by Mr. Gosen's hand. So we take a look at it. Yeah, as you can see, it clearly pinpoints where it can be found. The content of the note is a request calling for the gift of alabaster baby dog's statue. By killing him and pushing all of the guilt of the smuggling onto him, you walk away spotless. I believe you understand what I'm driving at. You had more than a 5 years to kill him. Are you finished with your hypothesis? Excuse me? Let's suppose I did have a motive. Even so motive or a thought alone can't kill. Is it that right? Well, I actually have a way of explaining your method too. I didn't expect him to also to play the semantics game with me. But too bad for him. I have managed to figure out the method too. It happens that this is where the yell battle will begin. No then, if you will excuse me. Wait, what? I told you at the very beginning, didn't I? You only get one question. You know that we have you, so you're escaping. Ambassador Alba, if you could please give us just a little bit more of your time. It doesn't matter what kind of man he was my subordinate. This is why I would like for us to figure out the real cause of death. That is something for Papa to figure out, and something to which I have no relation to. What can we do to get him to stay? Now he's having turned down a request from Ambassador Paraeno. I'm really sorry, but it seems that now even my voice falls on deaf ears. There's no need for you to apologize, Ambassador Paraeno. Yeah, it's thanks to you that we even managed to get this far. We must find some way to stop him from leaving. It seems there are no further objections. In that case, please allow me to get on home. Where is it now? Okay. Hold it right there, Ambassador Alba. Okay. Like I said, Mr. Eastwood, the Yatakaya's legacy will live on till me. Yes. But how do you suggest we stop him from leaving? You used to leave that to me. Ambassador Alba, do you recognize this? No. And why should I recognize that 30-year-old organizer? Wait. Could it peasants belong to your father for a day? Wait, we haven't seen that before. That is a clue my father, Bonfire Day, left for us. So I was correct. Did you say born for your day? Mr. Furnace Organizer, to tell me this is the one from the second cookie ate incident? Most likely, yes. The one in which he wrote about the Yatakayasuki? Yes, this organizer belonged to the persecutor you had Mr. Yevkil 7 years ago. I have no idea what you are talking about. You say that like it was related to me. If that's the case, why was you sweating like that? Inside this organizer, he wrote up every detail of every evil thing you did. What an amazing little girl you are. But that sort of sticky won't work on me. If you won't believe me, then take a look at this. And what is that doing there? So you don't know about the little thief. This TV device was used by the Yatakayas Oyate by my father 7 years ago. He used this when he snuck into this embassy. What? Yeah, you sort of know of it too. There's 2 pieces of evidence that hold information the Yatakayas took up on you. If you go home now, I won't hesitate to send it all to Alabast right behind you. Oh, okay, so now you're blackmailing him. Little girl, get to the point. I wanted to go up against Mr. Edgeworth one more time. If you will, then I'll hand over those 2 pieces of evidence. Yatakayas, evidence thrown in my sight. Well, we managed to get you to stay even longer. Okay. Does that organizer really contain any information on his dirty dealings? It's not a case breaking, really. A bluff then? You won't make right blood? Ah, then it was just a bluff? Even if it was, we still can't let all the info my father and Uncle Pat found go to waste. Plus, just the existence of Little Thief is troublesome enough for him. Oh yeah, that was his too. Those 2 pieces, aren't they keepsakes of your father? It's okay. I believe in Mr. Edgeworth. He'll come out on top in the end. Okay. When the coin gets tough, someone's gotta be there to put the wind back in your sails. After all this time, you're still quite a feisty one. I applaud you, powerful nature. I am forced to lose this too. Ambassador Alba, you won't be returning home until you give us further testimony. How dare you all, paying a person like me? Well, you get what you deserve. Ambassador Alba, your testimony, if you please. Alright, but this is the absolute last. Even if you use all the power of Ambassador Palaenu's office, you won't stop me. I can't let this opportunity Kay has created for me go to waste. So, let's hurry then. Alpas Alibi Part 2. The last time I met with Mr. Carson was here at the Theatrum Neutralis. After that, I was in Alpas the rest of the time, as I stated earlier. In any case, I did not see Mr. Carson again after that. So you see, there is no time span in which I could kill him. Wouldn't you agree? I would like to disagree. Anyway, some other pick is coming up now, so I'll go be right back and I'll see you in 3 minutes.
「もの 黒き方向だかこへ歪んだ迷路の中薄暗い夜の帳に砕かのならば時をかける金の時計今と重なる想いよ新たなる壁越えろ絆に誓って赤黒き方向が過去へ歪んだ迷路の中薄暗い夜の帳に下ってゆくのか時をかける金の時計今と重なる想いよ真実にたどり着け奇跡を超えても新たなる壁越えろ絆に誓って
อะไรที่อันแปลกเนาะ Oh, since you people were practically peckies, a lot of you to question me. But an arrogant old man? Yes, but no matter. We can allow this chance to escape us. I will warn you, you will use the end of my patience. Waste my time with any inane questions, and you will be punished. Stupid master. So any needless person of presenting will hold over case? Well, in that case, I have to be very specific then. In that case, the only thing you can do is present the correct evidence. Understood? I got it. Of course, I don't intend to let him intimidate me. I know Mr. Coulson was killed before he returned to Papal. In this case, there's only one statement in which I need to present the evidence. Well then, have we gotten Alpa's alibi part 2? No, I had to be very specific here. I can't do like I usually do. The last time I met with Mr. Coulson was here at the Theatrum Neutralis. After that, I was in Alpa's the rest of the time, as I stated earlier. In any case, I did not see Mr. Coulson again after that. So you see, there's no time span in which I could have killed him. Wouldn't you agree? Amazing! People must really do know how to craft answers that don't answer anything. If the only place he met a victim was at his theater, then when was he killed? We know that Mr. Coulson didn't return to Papal alive, which means that the only time he could have been killed is when they were both high. And that means that he was planning to kill Mr. Coulson from the start. Indeed. And that's actually perfect. It's the very first statement of him that we sold the car for. So, it is time to raise an objection! You made it surprisingly easy for me. I'd like you to take a look at this picture. It's a rather nice picture, isn't it? It was to commemorate the restoration of relations between our nations. Oh, it's commemorative, alright. One that captures the proof I need to show that it was you who committed the murder. Come again? This is the knife that killed Mr. Coulson. So you see the connection now? I take it. I see you recognize it, as well you should, for it was you who brought it to this theater. You hide it in among the flowers. You were to kill the steel samurai. Meaning that you killed Mr. Coulson here at the theater. It's time for me to catch my flight. Remember what the K told you? We're not youth yet. It's game over for you, Mr. Edgewood. But I thank you for the entertainment. Okay, so you're gonna leave despite what the K told you? No matter how passionately you urge, the end result will still be the same. I won't be returning to this country ever again. That's right. This man is an ambassador, and he has extraterritorial rights. No matter how hard we chase after him, we won't be able to have him tried in court. Yes, that's exactly the face you should be making. The face of a worthless girl. What can we do then? Now then, ladies and gentlemen, I must bid you farewell. The gods, is there no one who can lay a finger on this man? Is this really the end? Lang? So you was making preparations for this? Agent Lang? Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Prosecutor. Get out of my way! My plane is scheduled to take off soon. Sorry, but you're not going anywhere, Mr. Alba. I'm due for playing games with you people. You can't toss me. If you do, it will spark an international incident, Agent Lang. Sorry, but no, it wasn't. What? Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, could you hold the fourth tongue hat until I got back? What did you do? So, Mr. Alba, your diplomatic immunity has just been revoked. Oh wait, so you mean to tell us that he's no longer the ambassador? Well, if that's the case, then all the rights you had are now gone, and you'll actually be able to stand on the trial in this county then. What do you mean revoked? Spare me this nonsense and let me do. Langsy says, before aiming for the dude, serve the next shield of first. Interpol headquarters at the Imperial Household of the Kingdom of Alabas took a while to get things rolling, but they finally moved on it. The Imperial Household? You? What have you done? It's over for you, Alba. You have been relieved of your duties as ambassador, Mr. Alba. What? Effective today. Effective right now. And you have Mr. Prosecutor's videotape to thank you for this. The video that Yatakaya's protected. Need to remind myself. Oh yeah, this one. You can't be arrested simply because you're an ambassador. In that case, I thought I'd strip you of that detail. You underestimated me at the scandal of the founder of the entertainment philosophy, Langsy. For dozen years of deeply interested connections and networks around the world have really paid off. Big time. Oh? Now he's in the weekly state again. It can't be. I don't believe this. My ambassadorship has been revoked. Ha 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 ha. Looks like you finally coming to grips with your new standing. Woohoo! Looks like he started to kill again. Yeah, all the poverty he had are now gone. He's probably in shock from the loss of his seal. What a shame! I had so wanted to use my whip on him. Why is this happening to me? I'm just a hard-working, honest oppositor. Or are you now? Do you really think you can still pull that on us now? Humiliating gift away the mask and seeing you for who you really are, Mr. Alpha. Oh. So you still haven't given up? No, I won't be stopped now. He still intends to fight us? So what if I'm no longer an ambassador? You still don't have any evidence on me. I'm sorry, but I have lots of evidence against you. The fact remains that you cannot arrest me. Well, actually, if we play our cards right, then we can do exactly that. Heh, I'd expected no less from you, the boss of the smuggling ring. Well, the rest is up to you, Mr. Persecutor. You can leave it to me. I have what is needed to finish this. Understood? You say that I could miss the cousin into the other? But even if it's true that there was a knife in my pocket, I left that pocket into the other. So anyone could be taking it out from there and used it, right? Besides, the claim that he was killed here itself is odd. After all, wasn't his body discovered in Babal? I have an explanation for that actually. Are you claiming that I carried his body all the way over there? Preposterous. Well, not you exactly, but I do have a good idea of how you managed to make that happen. So yeah, I'm sorry. I'll be the one to prove whether it's preposterous or not. Ex-Ambassador Alpha, are you ready? Because this is no game. This is war. Well, here we go then. Alpha's alibi, part 3. I killed Mr. Cousin in this theater using a knife that was stuck in my pocket. I left the pocket in the theater. Anyone could be taking the knife from there. Besides, Mr. Cousin's body was discovered in Papalia. There's no way for me to have transported his body from the theater to Papal. Okay, you are repeating yourself. Look, don't you think you've had enough fun with me? You already stolen my ambassadorship from me, but you have me surrendered too. Actually, yes, I would. You have no plans to ever return to this country, Isn't that right? Did you know that a bunch of you subordinates are seeking asylum because of you? As if I can. Hey, Mr. Persecutor, put this guy out of the embassy, and we can finally end everything. I know, and I will give it my all to see that he lives in handcuffs. Yeah, and right now he's in a neutral zone, meaning that he's in our country. Without the title of ambassador, he is just another witness. Yes, just another witness. And just another motive. Alright, what are we waiting for? Let's get this guy and get him good. I want if they understand that all I can do is present evidence to the testimony. Alpas alibi, part D. Well, have we got then? I killed Mr. Coulson in this theater using a knife that was stolen by Bucket. Yes, you did. So hold it. That's right, as I explained earlier. The commemorative footage shows that you had the knife on your bassinet. You have no proof that the bucket was prepared by me. Isn't that right? Excuse me? The fact that there was a knife in the bucket was something I wasn't aware of. When I'm not pointing out. What a pathetic excuse! The weapon that was used is one of your national gestures. It isn't exactly something anyone other than you could toss, let alone take. I loaned some of my demonstrated subordinates to handle them. It could have been my secretary. You are even bigger slime about than I thought. You won't push the kid of Mr. Coulson's body onto one of your subordinates? In any case, the fact that the knife was in a bucket means nothing. Yeah, and I'm not gonna focus on that. I left the bucket in the theater. Anyone could have taken the knife from there. And that matters not. So hold it. You still wish to deny your actions. And you still wish to deny your reality and accuse me of murder. But I am not in denial. And if he's not an ambassador anymore, he's still got a yell-bad attitude. I believe it's because he's no longer ambassador that he can let himself speak freely. But if he's not holding anything back, then neither should I. Wait, for the sake of the case, please refrain from what I think you are about to do. Oh, quite a pair of frightening women you are. But I think yes. Yeah, that was almost gonna happen. Besides, Mr. Coulson's body was discovered in Papal Yard. Exactly. For a good reason. So hold it. And if he was found in Papal, he was killed somewhere else. Stop bluffing, because you can't prove what you're claiming. If this were code material in my county, you'd have already been removed from the room. Are you doubting us on purpose? Because I'd be happy to show you my claws. Hold on a get long. Allow me to fight him my way. With evidence. Ha 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 ha. I was just joking. I'm not so easily offended by the likes of him. Too bad. If I'm no longer an ambassador, it still could have been an international incident. If you had the will to threaten us without mood of use, then perhaps you can use it to atone to the testimony. Very well. What do you prefer? You thought was what you say as well. There is no way for me to have transported his body from the theater to Papa. And therein lies the contradiction. So, oops, accidentally hit the microphone. Is that really so? You could easily blackmail the subordinates to be quiet and then move the body. That's quite an insult to me and my subordinates, and I'm afraid we can't have that. It's very difficult to enter my embassy, as the guards always conduct a do-you-for-self. If someone supposes makes an unnatural movement, it would use the suspicious. Come to think of it, there wasn't anything unnatural about him in the footage. Well, we still fine. Wait, let me think about that for a second. Mr. Alpha said that the court would become suspicious if someone acted unnaturally, which means that he wasn't inspecting. But then, by the same token, the court would not become suspicious if someone were to act naturally. If we test Mr. Alpha's movements, we should find some hint to solving this case. Well, right after the still Samurai station, he went back to Alipast, right? From that, he started preparing for his speech in the Alipastian embassy. It do sound like it was possible for him to have gone to the Papanes embassy. It matters not. He couldn't have gone to Papal, but the body didn't remain at the theater either. Is it possible that the body was temporarily taken to a different location for... Yes. Anyway, and I do have evidence of that. So I know exactly what I should be. So this statement, and I'll present to you this postcard. So, objection! Actually, I do believe there was a way to transport the body out of the theater. Perhaps you should give this a look. What is that supposed to be? It's footage from a security camera that captured the state of the immigration area. So they congratulate you on getting your hands on it. Just letting you know that we are not the only ones watching you every movement. Thank you for the warning. Now, if you could take a good look at this section here. this loop here inside the postcard. Do you know what goes in it? Should I? Because I don't. Or so you claim. In that case, allow me to enlighten you. This is the concept of the lump onto the cloth in the postcard. Yeah, it's actually in fact ghost and sporty. So, wait, let me double check. Yeah, it does make the most sense here, so take that! What is the meaning of showing me that? It's to say that the unnatural pulse in the postcard is Mr. Ghost and Sporty. You have to steal Samia will his body away from the Yale crime scene. What are ghosts? But I wonder if you have any evidence to support it. I admit that for now it is but a hypothesis. However, if you can't prove it, then I'm afraid I must be on my way. I don't have any more time to play with you people. Oh, come, sir. Right on time. Sorry I took so long, Mr. Edmondson. Coming. Detective Gomsu. Is that still Samai's postcard? Yes, sir. I found it in the open space. Yeah. So that's where you went. The detective spirit that boss left me with. I thought I'd follow my gut and go with it, sir. Well, and you did a good job in adjusting it. So, Mr. Edward, is this worth anything to the case? Because of you, we have managed to hit jackpot. This was exactly what we needed. Yes, it used by the player Mario Yon in solving this case, detective. But something isn't right. I thought that the entire Samurai family was in our past. Where exactly in the open art stage did you find this postcard? I found it just laying there at the edge of the stage, sir. A strange location. Oh. Well, let's leave that for now and examine the inside, detective. Yes, sir. Well then, let's see what I can find out. Still some daddy used this postcard to wield the Iron Infant Iron. The Iron Infant is the Steel Samurai's and the Pink Princess Kid, right? Yes, he made an appearance at the end of the stage, so it was a fitting ending to the whole thing. That the Steel Samurai was unwittingly forced to move the body is used unforgivable. Anyway, let's see. Okay, there's blood here. Very interesting. It's blood. This must be Mr. Coulson's blood. This only goes to prove The Mr. Gossett party was indeed transported by this postcard. Posted hole. I believe you understand what this means, correct? You killed Mr. Gossen at his theater and then placed his body inside the postcard. And then you forced the tail Samia to unwittingly move the body for you. I forced him to move the body in the other part. Yes. What nonsense! Why won't I bother to do so subtle? You keep insisting, Vivian. You were scared to make a speech in Alebas, meaning it was difficult for you to make a stop in Papa. However, what if you moved the body to Alebas? Because it was in embassy, you could keep an eye on it and tamper with the evidence, and then you smoke it out of Alebas. No! If I can show you how you move the body from Alebas to Papa, then I mean, but you can't. The security between the two countries is incredibly tight. Well, I'm sorry, but the fact that there is missing something is actually gonna be your downfall. I'll be the one to judge whether I can or cannot prove it, and so I ask you to provide us with testimony regarding your movements after you returned to Alebas. Miles Edgeworth, have you figured it out? Do you know how the body was moved? Well, Yatter, I know the time frame. To be honest, I have nothing to support my hypothesis at this time. However, I don't believe I made a mistake in my logic up to this point, which means there is no question that can't be answered, correct? Yep. The primitive statue was moved successfully to a private flight to the Earth. So I suddenly be an answer as to how the body was moved, which means that there must be a logic flaw somewhere I can exploit. Well then, let's hold it then. Movements in Alebas. After I returned to Alebas, I had my picture taken with a steel samurai stake in hand. Then, just as I was about to start my speech, the Yatakayas appeared. I felt for the national dresses, so I raced back to my office. I see. Is that all? Yes, that's all. It looks like you left out a fair things, such as the murder of the masked wolf. Furthermore, you left out the part about meeting with me in your office. Oh, those different matters. I don't believe I need to speak of those things again. I do so hate to waste time. What? It's not every life precious. You really need me to answer that for you. People like you cannot be allowed to want the feeling of society. Then you petted the eye hard because I thought you'll find a single contact Exxon. He's really full of himself, isn't he? Yes, he is. How can he be so confident at a time like this? Come, don't be shy. Go ahead and ask whatever you'd like. Then as you wish then, I'll do you start. Movements in alle past. After I get down to alle past, I had my picture taken with the steel samurai, shaking hands. I see. So hold it. So why was it only with the steel samurai? I thought the pink princess was also iron. The pink princess was suffering from a bad hip at the time. And the doctor recommended a CS. Whoa! So you do have a soft side of the arm? The pain of a bad hip. I suppose none of you can really understand how it feels. Oh, so you tend to strain your back as well, huh? But is it that is because you normally all hunched over? Yeah, it's not good for the back. He didn't need to keep up the act, no matter what, I suppose. The point of this is not it is caused by back problems. About 50 minutes after the handshake, I was in my office, prepared for the speech. Then, just as I was about to start my speech, the yatakayas are bad. But it actually did. But it actually didn't. So take that. I mean, hold it. That the yatakayas was used a tip that you had to set up. Most amusing joke. And how do you propose that I set it up? If you really want to know, I can explain it in detail for you. You arrange the spotlights in the youth garden so that when you were to take the stage, the audience would see the Yatakaya's shadow. Oh, that is an interesting tale. Sadly, it has nothing to do with me. You! What's it going to take for you to fess up to anything? Very well then. Let's move on to a different question. After the Yatakayas appeared, what was the state of the youth garden? Everyone took your food inside the embassy. I haven't helped with the effort. And then, once everyone was inside, well, I prepared for the national desserts, so I raced back to my office. And that's when you kill the musketeer mask. So, hold it. And what happened after you get down to your office? I don't want to keep on repeating this, however, after I get on, I had a stroke of luck and bumped into Mastermind. And I don't want to keep on repeating this either. But his name was the Masked Wolf. Or to be more accurate, his name was actually Masked Wolf. If we're gonna be even more accurate here. Who cares what he was called? I didn't make out to the pivotal status that he was supposed to steal. He got a little bit swapped for the fake. How about that unlucky man be bloodshot to death with a fake statue? I wonder, is it even possible to do that? Mr. Polkama is yelling letting her whip fly now. I think the sky upon is her silence while she's doing it. She must be at the limit of her patience as well. But physical attacks are meaningless here. Only evidence will suffice. But still, the yelling is nothing we can go for. I can find a single flaw in his argument. At this rate, I won't be able to prove that he is actually guilty of anything. How we feel it, huh? Miles Edgeworth, can you not come up with how the party was moved to Papal? Soon? Mr. Edgeworth? Even after proving so much, is he going to get away with it? Is this the end? There must be something. What? It appears that we made it just in time. Wait, there's still Samurai family. It appears that we made it just in time. It would be a great honor if you would allow us to be your allies in battle. Even Backstage, it is time for you to pay. Oh. Is this gonna be a good or bad thing? It's the Steel Samurai? No, you're mistaken. For I am Steel Samurai Daddy, Magic Man of Neo Old Tokyo. And this is Pink Princess Mommy. I had wished that you kept the mask on. Poo. Now's not yet the time for this. The true people that I wanted to see the list. What are you two doing, huh? Thank you so you get it, Etsy. We just wanted to help, yes. Well, with you, nothing good ever happens. I'm gonna get a bad guy with a single dose of my zombies, but go away. How can you be so mean to us, Etsy Boo? Our dear foster came to lend a hand, and this is how you treat us. Well, this is a scam. And I see they managed to find the Iron Infant. To start any better right now. Hey! Is it just me? Or is the Iron Infant completely soaked? Oh yeah, it is. Let me take a little quick look. Never mind. Oh yeah, I put him in Papa, but he was in the middle of the pool. Wait a second. Lie, go back to what you just said. Huh? It happens that we made it. Not that far back. Something couple find the Iron Infant in Papa, and he found it in a pool. I thought you can't have been one in Papa. Me neither. Oh, that? When I was in Alabaster all the time, I have no idea how the Iron Infant was up in Papa. No, that is actually very interesting indeed. I thought I had lost him in the used garden. But I guess maybe this good kid. But I guess maybe this good kid can swim home. Wait, what? Lie! You lost the Iron Infant in the used garden. Are you sorry about that? Yeah, I'm sorry, but I found him. That's add up, Lie. No, this is very interesting. The Iron Infant that Lie lost managed to move between the two counties. Furthermore, the Iron Infant was found soaked in the middle of a pool. This is what I've been looking for. It's another smuggling youth between the counties. The key to the youth the Iron Infant took to travel from Alpas to Papal is... It's using the bilateral symmetry, I think? Question mark? Ah, that's right. This embassy was built with bilateral symmetry in mind. Detective Comsu? Yes, sir? There is a location. I wish for you to examine post haste. It is where I believe the youth used to smuggle Mr. Coulson's body alive. Did something like that really exist, so? An embassy built of bilateral symmetry, meaning that this is where we need to examine. Yeah. Actually wanted to examine this very spot, so take that. Yes sir, I'll be back before you know it. It's too late. It doesn't matter now what you do. It's all a waste of time. It's all a waste of time. You will stay here with us and wait. Yeah. This is Edward. Mr. Edward, it's her, son. So there was a pool here indeed. There is a reservoir here, just like in the used garden. Well then, just as I suspected. What is it? The true size of this embassy, a mirror images of its order, which means the results are pulled at the corresponding location on the Papala's side. Mr. Cose's body was moved in the papality of the pool in alle paths. Avoiding the topic with a vague answer like that is unbecoming of a persecutor. If you don't mind, I'd like to see more physical proof if you have any. I believe I do. The iron infant is positively soaked in water. Why do you think that is? It's because he was fished out of a pool and not used any pool. It was the Papala's one. I think it's pretty obvious at this point what must be true. Det var att ESMs inte true courtiers are connected. Well, an earthquake is coming up now, so before I explain further, I'm gonna let the ad yawn, so I'll go be right back and I'll see you in 3 minutes.
「まばゆいこの星ゼロに戻るならば」「すべてを捨てていくから」「最後の日が来るまでどこまでも逆らい自由になれ」「過ぎ去った時間を巻き戻すとしても」「君がいる場所まで何度でも前に迷いを断ち切り逃げないで自分と向き合え」「聞こえるよ君の声光届かぬ場所でも遥か彼方まで天を目指して」真実を知ることが後悔なく生きることさらを目指して白い世界へ「 Cry for me 君の声が聞こえてる叫んでる僕の名前を強がってた夢は見ないと失うのが怖いから夢捨てればそれで何かを作られる気がして願いとか愛とか見えないものを追い続ける力が本当の強さ Cry for me 声が聞こえる立ち向かえ自分をごまかさないで Cry for you その声に応えるため今叫ぶ君の名前を
Alrighty, I'm back now, so it's very simple that the two sides are connected. Easy to explain. The proof is right there, before your eyes. The half from the iron infant. This blasted tool. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm back! Hey? Don't tell me, you guys figured everything out without me? I mean, it is thanks to you that we figured it out. We did. Thanks to this higher of use this zone. And even if he is used at all, he managed to help fool the villain. Hey, Mr. Pussycutter. Look, I don't want to say this, but it's kinda unlikely that the party just happened to have passed on youth to Papa. Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest. I was thinking the same. Would it even be able to fit? These guys are tall and he's small, so I can believe it made it, but he has a point. Yeah, I did find it a bit strange myself. If I could go to my classes better. Yes, that's right. I'm glad someone understands. Mr. Edgeworth, are you going to next propose that a dead body can give you a bite? You see, Mr. Pussycutter, overseas after this man is far from over. I can't long. Yeah, but that's the thing. We can't use to do things half-assed, so I'm actually glad he pointed it out. Why is he helping Mr. Alpha out now? He's not. He realized a flaw in my argument and is helping to move the logic along. In this case, I thought yet on the favor and find an answer. And another thing, Mr. Gossen's body was found in his office in Papal. So what happened to his body after it was transported to the open art space? So you want me to figure it out all then? Mr. Alpha had an accomplice in Papal, remember? Yep, Sina. You mean Sina, right? With her dad, you can see how it was possible to move the body up to the office. Are you seriously claiming that she swam to the connecting pipe with the body? At the moment, no. He's right. Mr. Sina wanted to know if she did that. It's hardly amazing that she swam to the connecting pipe. It looks like a hypothesis about how the body was moved is still only half baked. For now, that is. In the end, it's all just the befuddled musings of an accusatory man. No, then. I believe you should give up and allow me passage. Because from the start, there was no feasible method of transporting the body. What? Mr. Prosecutor, you can't see Sina's movements. What was happening in the embassy? Aren't the time Mr. Sina was in Papal? Oh, if only there was a way to get rid of the water in the pool. Get rid of the water? Aha! That's it. Now I believe this time we really are done, right? No, I believe this time we really are done, right? I hate to break it to you yet again, but we aren't. Unfortunately for you, it's far from over, Mr. Alba. You are a most persistent man. Are you saying that you went out of a way to move the body to the water? Nope. And no water is needed anyway. Move the body to the water. That is completely unrelated to how it was done. Excuse me? The reason I say that is because there wasn't any water there at the time. What do you mean, there wasn't any water? Just what it sounds like. Tonight's events made it possible to drain the water, allowing the body to be moved. Yeah. Let's see. Well, I have two in mind. Is either this one or this one? I have a feeling that it has something to do with the fire, so take that, maybe. I was right. Tonight, the Yatakaya set fire to a variety of locations in the Papalas Embassy. In order to put the fires out, most of the reservoirs water was used. Of course, when the water was used, the reservoirs water level went down. If enough water was drained, the connecting pipe could be used to traverse the border. So what? The water level went down, the reservoirs were connected. Does any of this matter? You can't prove any of this. Actually, I believe I can. Pretending to be ignorant won't work with me. We both know what kind of situation we're in right now. Even in a game, there comes a critical game-changing moment. A moment in which you hit a wall that you must overcome in order to beat the game. I haven't lost yet. I will find the youth you used to smuggle the body, and that youth will lead to your defeat. Even if all the water was used by the firefighting effort, you still can't really call that a smuggling youth. I know that. Ha ha ha! I thought figured that you want to do this. Hey, Mr. Alba, how deep are those pools anyway? I'll have you know those pools are extremely deep, and there are no ladders or footholds along the walls either. So there's no safety at all? It would be difficult for Sina to hold the body and climb up out of the pool. Ladders or footholds along the wall? There was no need for such things. What do you mean? If one were to use a certain something, they could go up or down in the pool at will. Oh, it looks like you were got an answer already. Well, what are you waiting for, Mr. Prosecutor? Enlighten us already. As you wish. The way in which Mr. Sina and the party were able to rise up to ground level. If there was a way to control the water level, then there could be a way the party was moved. This was used so that the party Mr. Sina could move up and down in the pool. Let me think. Well, actually, it is possible if you have a Y, I believe so. Take that! This, Mr. Alba, is what you use. Never mind then. I was kinda iffy, but I wanted to try. If it wasn't that one, then... Well, the fact that the peak is wet, I wonder. Take that! Never mind. But still... Since that's not it... Wait. Control? There is a way with this fountain spot, so take that! Mr. Alba used the fountain spots in a manner of speaking. He used the fountain spots? How so? The water level in the pools can be controlled by opening and closing the spots. Mr. Sila and the body were lifted upward by the buoyancy in water. The fire on the Papalay's side and the firefighting effort. Tests were set in motion, all for the sake of smuggling Mr. Coulson's body. Shall I show you where the final destination of my train of logic leads? First, Mr. Alba closed the fountain spots in advance in preparation of things to come. Then he took the pushcart that was built in the used garden and pushed it along with the iron elephant and Mr. Coulson's body into the pool. At this time, Mr. Sina was busy conveniently starting the first fire in Papal. She then made for the open air stage pool to wait for the firefighting effort to begin. When the firefighters used the water in the pool, the water level went on, and by the time the fire was put out, the pipe between the two pools was exposed. This is when she pushed the pushcart from Alabast into Papal. Once that was accomplished, Mr. Alba simply opened the fountain spot once more. And that's how you managed to control the water level. And the water level used up to its original level along with Mr. Sina and the body. After that, Mr. Sina used the pushcart to carry the body up to the Secretariat's office. There's an elevator in the embassy after all. So you see, even with her small frame, she could be easily transported Mr. Coulson's body. And that wraps up my thorough explanation of how the body was moved. Well, Ex-Ambassador Alba, what do you think? Not so untouchable with the precious extraterritorial rights to protect you, are you? I love you could do it, Mr. Edgeworth. Way to fight back! You accused me of moving the body across the county lines, but when you get on to the nitty-gritty, you don't have what it takes to indict me. The nitty-gritty? What does the old man want now? Youth, I believe is what he seeks. Yet that's still, so far it have only been speculations. Yes, youth, literally, who is to say whether or not any of what you said really happened? He wants proof. What are we going to do, Mr. Edgeworth? There's no need to worry. I've had all the proof we need all along. You did? The body was... Oh, right. The guitar pig. The body wasn't the only thing to go to the pulse connecting pipe tonight. Just detective comes to find the pulse cut in the open stage area. So, dude, did I find one other item there? And I know exactly what you're talking about. You're talking about this one, right? And that piece of evidence is what will prove that the pulse were the smuggling youth. This was another thing that was moved over to Papa's open stage area. This guitar pick. So, take that! And what exactly is this? You have no idea, do you? This little piece that I found on the Papa's side will be your own doing. A guitar pick? Well, you can't explain how that is going to do me in, as it were. Most of you saw again, perhaps, but this is not a guitar pick. Yep, I do believe that it belongs to this knife. What? This is something I found at the open stage, which was transported into the body with the body. I naturally assumed that you would recognize it, since you took a photo with it after all. But since you don't, allow me to show you what this fragment from the stage area belongs to. It belongs to the Alabastian knife. So, take that! Let us take a good look at the modern weapon that was used to kill many Gosen. On the handle of this knife, there is a beautifully blooming flower, but it's missing a petal. However, it was a bird that is missing a single petal. Now, let's see what happens when we try to fit this pig in that open slot. There we go. A perfect fit. It's a perfect fit. I assume that the petal must have fallen off of the flower during Mr. Gosen's murder. And then, it was accidentally placed into the bushcart along with Mr. Gosen's body. That's an interesting story. Nothing more. Oh, I assure you it's not more than just a story. Because for some odd reason, this flower petal was wet when I found it. It was wet, you say? Yes, and the only place it got very caught in wet from is the open stage pool. Now I ask you, how did a part of the weapon which was moved into the theater wind up in the open stage area on the Papalese side of the embassy? I don't think I need to waste any words explaining this. As this pattern explains it all for me, it feels that someone went from the used gardens full on to into Papa. Impossible! The people of Sengfa have been waiting to see you face to face, Mr. Alba. Until everyone back home will be there soon, you should be happy. Why? Why? It's a little late to be asking that question. You should have known from the very beginning. When you took your first life, no matter how you might blood, or how you might try to cover it all up, you can never hide from your crime and what you were done, because we had to see that justice is served to people like you. Cut down what you were given a perfect argument. Why not? You know, I don't think this guy is going to ever admit his wrongdoings, Mr. Edgeworth. Well, if that's the case, then all we can do is force him, because he values himself above all else. People who can't be negotiated with, or people who refuse to admit when they will lose. I don't believe those kinds of people really exist, because everyone picks eventually. Yeah. Everybody have their limits. You're right. In that case, I have no choice but to use all of the evidence I have. I'll use it all until he pays under the weight of his crimes. Mr. Alba, I request that you testify once more. The final testimony then. This really will be the end of the line. Oh. Okay, I was expecting this to be the final testimony. I was not expecting... This was not what I was expecting. I thought I was gonna finish it today, but no, that's not it. That wasn't meant to be then. Well, if that's how it's gonna be, then it means that we'll wrap this up at Wednesday. Anyway, so yeah, I'll be ending the Steam hat, and so just give me a bit. Let me just close the game quickly now. So, there we go. Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna do this quickly. There we go. And then I'll do this. Now, let me just take a quick look and see when the next team will be. So the next team is gonna be the next team is gonna be at Wednesday with some more Ace Attorney investigations, Miles Edgeworth, where we will finally finish episode 5. And something is telling me that this will also be the final episode of Miles Edgeworth, but not the end of investigations, because investigations is too low key. And I was thinking of playing the second game immediately after Miles Edgeworth. Anyway, so if you wanna follow me at social, here you go. And if you wanna join my Discord, feel free to do so. And if you aren't subscribed, you can use this Jade message. Otherwise, you can use this one. No, just give me a bit and we shall see what we shall be going for. And I'll see you all next time. Good night. Uyatsumi.